She was just like, get him out of the way. That was hilarious. Alright, we are back to some Avengers tonight. Oh, that's right. I forgot. One moment. Alright, so tonight I'm gonna start out with Thor because I didn't get a lot of runtime with Thor yesterday like I wanted to. Yeah, two different games. Maybe. I'm not a big Grand Theft Auto fan anymore. I'm more of a San Andreas Grand Theft Auto fan. I'll play San Andreas, but I don't know about GTA 6. Depends on what's in the game that attracts me to it. I really think GTA 5 was filled with a lot of lunacy. I did not like driving down the road in GTA 5 and seeing a man taking advantage of a woman on the side of the road and her screaming for help. I thought that was ridiculous for them to have in the game, and it was a little bit too much realism for me. So that's why I have shied away from Grand Theft Auto, because I think some of the content isn't appropriate for a video game, especially a game that a lot of children are going to be playing. The bad language and the drugs and sex content is enough, but to have the actual act of a woman being taken advantage of in public on the side of a road in a video game is too much.
I don't think people consider us lucky at this point. I'm not sure either, but I'm happy either way.
You want Iron Man? Okay, I'll give you Iron Man. Yeah, I have standards with the games that I play. Yep, I try to keep up with that. Even though they're not my mains, there are certain skins that I just want to make sure that I have. Oh my god. They are spying on me. Do you know what just popped up on my computer? Advertisement for GTA San Andreas. Yeah, sorry, I'm not playing with two plates. Oh, the Endgame skin. I didn't realize you were asking me. This is the newest skin for Iron Man, the one that I have on now. But the Endgame skin, yeah, I have that. Is your Endgame skin. I have to be careful though. His defense is really low since they nerfed my heroes. Well, see, I'm a comic book collector, and what you'll find is that the movies are very different than the comic books. Spider-Man was not a fanboy of Iron Man in the comic books. Spider-Man was his own hero and didn't need a super team to grow as a hero. Also, Iron Man did not create Ultron in the comic books. They make him smarter in the movies than he is in the comic books. It was Henry Pym that created Ultron and the Vision in the comic books, not Iron Man. Um, there's a lot of things they did differently in the movies that I didn't like. Some things I grew to appreciate, some things I didn't. Uh, One thing I really didn't like when they came out with Spider-Man, the original with Tobey Maguire in the 90s, I didn't like that the webbing came out of his wrist because Spider-Man created web cartridges. And that's part of the brains of Peter Parker, um, shown through the technology he created in web shooters. And when they made the webs come out of his skin, it took away from who Peter Parker and Spider-Man really were. It just made him some guy with spider powers. Um, Devi Priya, I read comic books at a time before there were multiple dimensions. Multiple dimensions came around in comic books simply because writers got lazy. Instead of creating brand new heroes with brand new backgrounds and brand new complex histories, people said, hey, I'll make my own Spider-Man. Make him a little different. Have him be from another universe. And that's when multi-universe characters started coming about. Back in the 80s, there was no Spider-Verse. There was no multiverse. That all came about in the 90s when writers got too lazy to create heroes of their own. Now, that's evolved for many decades now, and I've grown to appreciate some of what the multiverse offers. But originally, it was a lazy writing mechanic. That's how the multiverse came about, because people were too lazy to create something new. Okay, something's wrong with my queue. So I'm going to exit to the main menu and reset. Oh, I know. I know. That's why I'm giving you a history lesson. I know you didn't know. That's why I'm telling you. Um, that's why you don't see me playing with multiple heroes. Because that's not what I grew up with. You know, you had one Iron Man, you had one Thor, one Spider-Man, one Hulk. I mean, I even read comic books before She-Hulk even existed. You know, and then She-Hulk came along. I was born, I was alive when She-Hulk was a brand new character. You know, that's when they started making females of every hero that existed. And that was the first lazy way of writing. Or males of female characters, you know? Like, sometimes you just gotta let things be. Let things have their own identity. When you create too much of the same thing, it becomes boring and it lacks uniqueness. You know how it is if you eat the same food every single day for the month? Even if you like that food at the end of the month, you don't like it anymore because you've had too much. And one of the greatest rules in life is too much or too little of anything isn't good for you. So if you have too many Spider-Man, guess what? Spider-Man's not special anymore. If you have too many Iron Man, same thing. If you have multiple Thors, well, Thor's not unique anymore, and that's the problem.
Thanks.
Hey, good luck out there. Stay safe.
See if anybody's running this. Thank you, Devi Priya. I appreciate that. I'm kind of a walking encyclopedia. I have information on many different subjects. It just depends on what you're talking about at the time. I'm a well informed individual. I try to be, at least. Some people might not think so. Well, you know what? See, I'll be honest with you. You have two major comic book companies: DC, which stands for Detective Comics, and Marvel. Now, I'm a Marvel fan. I have reasons why I'm a Marvel fan. Number one, Marvel characters and heroes are based in the real world, like New York, Boston, California, East Coast, West Coast. Everything's based in the real world. They do have fictional locations like Wakanda, but that fictional location is based in a real location like Africa. You see what I mean? Now, DC, everything is based on fictional locations: Metropolis, Gotham, the uh, the island of Amazon women, Atlantis. Even though a lot of people believe Atlantis was real, as far as we know right now, it's still a myth. So, number one, DC was based on a lot of um, fictional locations, which I didn't like. And also, all of DC's heroes are designed like gods. Like Wonder Woman is just as strong and as fast and as powerful as Superman and Aquaman and Green Lantern. I mean, all these people have the power of gods. So if you have a whole group of people that are all godlike, how do you create a supervillain that's strong enough to be a threat? Well, now you have to create some world destroying conqueror every single time. And that makes it very difficult to write a story with heroes that are so strong. Look at Spider Man. He's not godlike. He's just an average guy trying to pay his bills, get by in high school, keep a part time job. He's got problems like everyday people. Marvel's heroes are more relatable than DC's heroes. And that is why I like Marvel. You can relate to the heroes. Now, yeah, they have godlike characters in Marvel, but not everybody is godlike. You have Thor. He's a god. So his powers should be godlike. You know what I mean? Then you got the Hulk. His strength is godlike, but he has limitations. Yeah, in Injustice, they're fighting themselves. Because who are you going to put in the game to fight? Darkseid? 10 Darkseids? Do you see what I mean? And it's almost kind of stupid when people are like Marvel versus DC, because all of DC's characters are like a bunch of Thors. All of them. Any one of DC characters could give Thor a problem. Wonder Woman could give Thor a problem. Superman could give Thor a problem. People be surprised, but Aquaman, can give Thor a problem. Green Lantern can give Thor a problem. I mean, like, that's four people. The alien, the alien guy on DC. I think his name is Alien something, that can shape shift, and he's super strong, and like he's a Superman alien. That's too strong. And what I tell you earlier, too much or too little of anything isn't good for you. Too much power is too difficult to write about. Yeah, no, the Flash is godlike too. The Flash can go back and change time. He can outrun death. Come on now. The Flash is very godlike. The Flash can see interdimensional beings because his eyes are so fast. He can reach into a dimension and pull you out of it because he's so fast. Yeah, but that's the thing. The series, you're referring to television. You got to remember, television is always different from the source material. The source material is the comic books. The Flash is powerful in the comic books. He can outrun Superman. The Flash is powerful. Yeah. The Flash is crazy powerful. Actually, in the series, they make him pretty powerful too. You gotta remember, the thing about a superhero is their morality, okay? Because they have abilities that they really don't use, because if they used them, they would be considered evil. For instance, the Flash doesn't have to punch anybody. He could just vibrate his hand into somebody's chest and pull their heart out every single time. Just vibrate his hand. Do you see what I'm saying? But he doesn't do that because he's a good guy. So he punches people. Spider-Man. There is a story in Marvel Comics about Spider-Man taking over. Dr. Octopus takes over the body of Spider-Man. So it's the body of Spider-Man in the mind of Dr. Octopus. And what Dr. Octopus realizes when he becomes Spider-Man is that Peter Parker was always pulling his punches. Always. Spider-Man, if he wants to, can punch somebody's head off easily. He could just come up and hit you so hard your head will pop off. So he pulls his punches so as not to kill people instantly when he's fighting them, which is what a hero does. I don't know how the Marvel series looks in India. Okay, so I don't play with duplicates. Don't know why everybody wants to do that. There's no comics in your country? Okay. You're the only one that likes it? Well, I mean, these days you can get all your comic books online if you want, you know? In my old days, we had to, everything was hard copy, so you would walk into a convenience store or a corner store and there would be a little comic book stand that you could spin around. It had about 4 or 5 levels. And they had comic books in there. And you would spin the stand and they would have different DC comics and Marvel comics. And the comic books had a certain smell to them, like inked paper. It was cool. And while you're waiting for your mom to do her shopping, you would, look through the comic books. Maybe she'd get you one. And that was how you did your comic collection. That's how I started my comic book collection.
Agent Morales just gave me the heads up. More temporal anomalies. Considering they're in the future and their location, we think Maestro's involved. We can't let him mess up our timeline. More than it already is.
I like his Endgame outfit because people don't really realize it's a throwback outfit. It's a modernized version of his original comic book outfit. The gold and orange. I like it.
What Maestro's up to is bad. Space-time continuum, bad. If he has a way to travel through time, huh. Positive thoughts and good luck. Okay, Morales says there's a massive spike in tachyon radiation coming. The origin point is somewhere nearby. Probably where Maestro is too. Eyes peeled, everybody. Broken namebots, mercenary bandits, tyrannical overlords. The future sure is lively. The only thing scarier than a Hulk is one mixed with an evil genius. Don't let Maestro catch us off guard. Wonder if old me is still around here somewhere. Probably not.
Um, yes, there is a Spider-Man No Way Home, but not the gold emblem. It's a different No Way Home.
Is there some kind of behavioral therapy we can put our home through to keep him from, you know, going maestro?
I'll show you the outfit when I play Spider-Man.
Says there's a massive spike in tachyon radiation coming. The origin point is somewhere nearby. Probably where Maestro is too. Eyes peeled, everybody. Aimbots! Why did I think this was gonna go any differently? Ouch!
There's that No Way Home outfit. The other guy's wearing it. That's it. He's wearing it. Yeah, that other Spider-Man is wearing the No Way Home outfit.
We're in the clear. Keep looking for Maestro. He's out here somewhere. More trouble. Take him out.
That's not even hurting him. They really nerfed this game something ridiculous.
Can't see them from that. Tall and smiling.
Future bots, future toast.
Breathe in the desolation that surrounds you, Barton. I will save you from it all.
By rewriting history? You know damn well how risky that is.
Monica failed. I will not.
More goons. You know the drill.
Now you've done it.
Not sure why people need to keep reloading checkpoints in this one, but oh well.
Breathe in the desolation that surrounds you, Barton. I will save you from it all.
By rewriting history? You know damn well how risky that is.
Monica failed. I will not.
More goons. You know the drill. This is the storm Morales told us about. Maestro, here we come. Another group down. Maestro's got to be close.
Not originally, but that actually makes sense for Iron Man, even if it's not in the comics, because, you know, he does create a lot of technology to go along with his suit. But, like, there isn't a story where Mysterio was using drones in the comic books. That's particular to the movie and only in the movie. Mysterio didn't use drones in the comic books.
Based on that broadcast, Maestro should be up ahead. Well, here goes nothing. Cavorite. Maestro's hoarding Cavorite.
A small step.
In the
toward
comic
a
books,
better
Mysterio's just,
I will succeed.
he's not a
where
meta, he's just a regular
Lamborghini
man.
failed.
You got another
He doesn't
time
have
bridge
any
stashed somewhere?
powers.
Heads up, we got company!
Time for some pink.
Resistance backup has arrived. Let the Avengers draw their fire. Have you met Hulkbuster? Yeah, we got him on the rope. All right. High is good. Need an assist here. Resistance will always have your back.
That's going to leave
Ooh, hit me with a rock.
Time for some Jedi!
over here.
Curse you, Avengers. You won't survive.
No more. Almost time traveling Maestro.
Oh, Mysterio was a regular
Yeah,
man.
That would have been bad. Okay, let's go home before we
With
jinx
the
this somehow.
brains to create technology that gave him magical abilities. And I think he also dabbled in the mystic arts. Dabbled in the mystic arts. But Mysterio relied on gadgets. That's why
Just
the
got word from Agent
drones
Morales. Tachyon
made
readings are
sense
stable.
for him in the movies.
Another time and
But that wasn't what he
Great work,
used in the
everyone.
comic books. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch up and use Spider-Man. I mean, no, I'm not gonna use Spider-Man. I'm gonna use Thor. That's what I wanted to use originally. You get me confused, Devi Priya. You got your Iron Man. I don't like using the skin because you can't hear his feet. There's something wrong with the skin because his feet are silent. I don't understand that. So the reason why I'm running with Thor is because you get gear out of the Omega level threat, and there's gear that I'm trying to get particularly for Thor out of Omega. Well, I don't need gear from Omega, but I need the level of gear I can get from Omega to pop up other gear that I already have. I'm using comic book outfits, yes. I didn't level up from 150 to 168 in a single match. I leveled Thor up from 150 since December 1st, when they came out with the raid. So one week he goes to 151, the next week he goes to 152, then maybe the next week he goes to 154 or something, but it's taken this long to get to 168. So anybody you see that's like a 175, they either hacked the game or used some sort of cheat codes. They didn't get to that level honestly. They did what they call time gating on their PlayStation, which somehow allows you to repeat missions and get the same gear but better gear in advance faster than anybody else, and that's cheating. I don't cheat. So what you see with me is what you get. And I'm only 1 week behind all the other players because I didn't do the raid the very first week. So somebody right now can be like 170, 171, and that's legit. If you're any higher than that, it's not legit. Alright, these guys keep popping in and out of queues, so I'm gonna reset this queue. Hopefully, I'll get a full group this time and not just one guy popping in and out. I'll let the two Hawkeyes sit there in the group and stare at each other and figure it out. I hate playing with duplicates. Sorry. It's my own pet peeve, my own quirk. I'll be right back while this queue is percolating. Okay, so here we go. Thor, Hulk, Iron Man. Please give us something other than another Thor, Hulk, or Iron Man. Please. Please. Omega level threat? That's just one of the names of the mission. That's the name of the mission. It's the Omega level threat. Family reunion. And it's also the level of the threat of the mission, but it's the only mission in the game that's Omega, so it's its own mission. Now, they could come out with another Omega level threat mission, but right now they don't have one. They just have the raid, which is different. Then they have Omega. Then they have the cosmic threat mission going up against Monica with the cosmic cube. Patiently waiting for another hero. So how did you get into this, Devi Priya? Why are you the only one? You should start a club. I'm sure there are other people in your community that'll probably be interested. You just haven't met them yet. And they probably think they're the only ones. What was your introduction to Marvel? I have a ton of skins for Thor, as you can see. All of these skins are mine. Then we got another player because this is slowing down. Yep, we did. See how good I know this game? No, hopefully it doesn't crash. Come on, game, work, please. Alrighty.
Thanks for the portal, Theo.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pim's just up ahead.
All right, Hank, we're inside. Everything up and running?
Oh, you're in for a treat. See you in a bit.
There was no time bubbles, so somebody intelligently reloaded the checkpoint. That was not I, but I understood what was going on.
Thanks for the portal, Theo.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pim's just up ahead.
All right,
When I
Hank, we're
play
inside. Everything
Spider-Man,
up and
I'm
running?
usually the first one out there.
Oh,
so
you're in for a treat.
I'm
See
usually
you in a
the
bit.
one reloading it, but I didn't even notice this time.
Hey, guys. Just passing through.
You've defeated this contingent. I expect they won't be the last.
Target's up ahead.
Aim squad dead ahead. Well done. Keep going.
Yeah, Thor is powerful. But I'm not the only strong guy in this group, Devi Priya. There's... Everybody in this group is pretty strong. Especially Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye has
Located
love
captive
arrows.
Inhumans. They're being kept in portable cells. You'll have to break them.
Now those guys look downright hostile.
We can take him. No problem.
They've split up the prisoners. Something about a security breach.
Let's get this cell open. Whatever Monica has planned for these prisoners, it can't be good. Jarvis, get me Theo.
Kate? Wait a minute. What frequency are you on? I thought you were talking to Pim on the other line.
Yeah, I'll explain later. Much later. And, don't tell Pim I called you. We just need to get these prisoners to safety.
A bigger convoy lies up ahead. Follow the ridge and you'll reach it. There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cells.
Can't last much longer.
You're up, Theo.
I'm on it. Teleporting now.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Hi. Any chance you guys are just gonna let me open this cage and call it a day? No? Do it yourself. You know what? I'm just gonna take you out and then do it anyway. Cool?
See what I'm saying? They already got 2 guys dead over here. All I did was open one case.
Come on.
Yeah, we're
Updated your
floating
HUD
through
with the
this
location of a
because
large
everybody in
AIM
this
mech
group
nearby.
is
Head there
pretty much
immediately.
an experienced player.
Well, this won't take long.
Good. I prefer a challenge.
It is finished.
Good work. Large aim mech ahead. I shall give what instruction I can.
Oh, those aren't even shooting at us.
It's rearing up. Evacuate the area immediately.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay, down.
Project Omega must be causing these tachyon storms. AIM has been using time travel to speed the process up. It's a weapon strong enough to stop the apocalypse. Or at least, that's what it's supposed to do.
But instead, tearing the universe apart.
Tango down.
Oh, my voice is low? I wasn't really talking loud. My bad.
Old Hawkeye's been hit.
Let me, focus, just getting close to dying there. It's not as easy as I make it look. Especially since they nerfed everybody. You gotta be really careful.
Sticky situation over here.
Probably the game.
I felt better. Target the eye.
So what's the Omega weapon?
No idea. Lots of words I did not understand. But if you're right,
When am I not?
we have to destroy the bridge.
I'm glad you're finally on board.
Even if I don't make it back.
Yeah, I'll chat with you after the battle.
Woo! You're a lifesaver. Powers no fire.
going through with this?
Alright, we have to destroy Monica's bridge for both sides, okay? Trap her weapon in one timeline before it causes any more damage.
No. You can't trap with it.
Not if I'm lucky. The machine is down. Excellently done.
Another wave's coming. Let's find cover.
Right away.
Get inside! This does not feel good at all. The movies have lied to me about time travel, and I am not happy about it! The tachyon storms have only gotten worse. The last one jumped us ahead somehow.
Well, look, timelines are in flux. Destroying the bridge should stabilize her.
Kinda sounds like you're guessing, dude.
Well, I haven't exactly done this before.
Sensors are picking up an AIM cache close by.
Try and dodge this! Look out! We got company!
What we prevail.
Now those guys look downright hostile.
This way. guess, but I'll take it.
Code verification required. Code verification sequence time reset. Code verification required for designated security stations. Awaiting third code verification entry. Security entry verified. All personnel, there is an unauthorized subforum connection being attempted at the bridge. Non-essential personnel withdraw to the minimum safe distance.
Why do I feel like we're in the unsafe distance?
You've delayed the security protocols, but the system is adapted. Stay near the bridge while I attempt an override.
Dr. Pym, status?
Working on it.
Warning, critical energy levels detected. Tachyon surge inbound. Initiating next tier of the Vault unlock protocol. Awaiting second code verification entry. Awaiting third code verification entry. Awaiting fourth code verification entry. Cross-temporal coordinates are locked. Engaging chronostatic stabilization.
Damn it, AIM's still in control of the bridge. We need to hurry.
I'm trying. Defend the bridge.
On it. This is beyond your understanding. I won't let you get in my way. Yeah, I wasn't asking permission. Your experiments are destroying reality. Those tachyon storms are your fault.
We've reached the fight scene portion of our program.
Warning, critical energy levels detected. Tachyon surge inbound. Initiating next tier of the Vault unlock protocol. Code verification required for designated security stations. Authorized personnel detected. Recommencing code verification. Awaiting second code verification entry.
Enemy sighted.
Awaiting third code verification entry. Awaiting fourth code verification entry. Final code verification complete. Code verification sequence time reset. Your defeat is inevitable.
It's opening!
What the hell is that?
Super adapter.
Defend Project Omega.
As you wish, Dr. Rappaccini.
Okay, yikes. Looks like this new killbot is a big Avengers fan. The shield, the hammer. Gonna guess you've got some rockets hiding back there?
Kate, AIM has control of the bridge. We can't open it again unless we get it back.
Wait, just hang on! How about a raise check?
It is not raining. Prepare. All weapons to...
They were no match for our strength.
That was easy enough. Especially the end. That was fun too.
Nice work back there. It all makes a difference. AIM's efforts must be counted at every turn. Keep fighting the good fight.
Pull out the real Hulk. Oh no, I'm not doing doubles. Just waiting to see which Spider-Man's gonna hang around or switch. Alright. I'm gonna be Spider-Man then. I'm gonna be Spider-Man then. Yeah, I see your chat. Relax, man. Watch the video. You shouldn't be so worried. Well, there's been a glitch. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna call it right there because I don't want to really restart the whole video for just one more mission. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. I'm gonna let him get his Spider-Man on. Alright, folks. I need to grab something to eat. I've been on for a while tonight between the two games. I appreciate you stopping through on the stream. And it looks like everybody just wants to be the same hero tonight. So I'm going to give this a break for right now. I will be back on tomorrow. And I appreciate you stopping through, okay? I will check you later. Peace, everybody.